AA, see you in church. Hi, I'm Manuel. And today I just thought I'd talk about some certain things I thought was sort of interesting to me. Let's just say this is maybe a YouTube thing. So I'll put YouTube on it. And this has nothing to do with the company or whatever. This has to do with the stuff that's going on not really going on YouTube, talking about YouTube. Um, and it's other places, but I'm going to go about YouTube because that's where I've heard some of it too. There's someone I just love, 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 Anne Hathaway. Love her movies. I've never heard her go and kick a dog, a cat, treat anybody badly. I hear if she doesn't think she did the part right in the movie, she asks if she can do it again because it just didn't feel perfect. And she's gotten a bad rap because of that. Hey, I understand there's a bunch of loser directors, whoever out there that really like making really, 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 really bad movies. That's why I don't not that that's how I understand that people like Marky Mark. Horrible, 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 horrible actor. But he still gets work. It's not the money's not coming out of my pocket because I don't go see movies with Marky Mark in it. Way back there was this spooky movie. He was in it. Didn't know, didn't care. I'm not a fan ever since he said he hated. Well, not even then. I just never was a fan. I don't like rap music. That's what he was, a rap singer. He tried to do Calvin Klein underwear. Everybody was in love with him. And then he said he disgusted him. It made his skin crawl to, you know, and he put down gay people. That was dumb. Calvin Klein got rid of him as the Calvin Klein model, took him down, and put the Zapata guy up. Do I think the other guy, to me, they didn't matter, either of them. I don't look at the packaging. I try them out. If I like them, I continue to buy them. To this day, I buy Calvin Klein, but it has nothing to do with him throwing Marky Mark to the curve because he hates gays. I've heard him say that he hated black people. I don't care. I don't care if you hate this and if I hear you that. I'm not going to go and try to ruin your career like all these assholes out there. It's stupid. If someone came out and said when I was, let's say 19, it wouldn't be true, but let's say 19, someone said that I said I hated black people. Not true. They're lying. I find that about 75% of the shit that comes out here on YouTube are lies. We've even seen it on Jeffree Star and Shane's little adventures that have just started again. They were in the air and he's reading the different things that our people are saying, and they said that Shane and him hated each other. Will they ever become friends again? They were in an air in Jeffrey's aeroplane flying to an event together. And the asshole went and told some lies. That's the point. Unless you hear it coming from their lips, or if it's something from the way, way, way past, shut up. Who cares if it's from the past? The person has grown as a person, hopefully. And it just makes me so annoyed to hear this stuff. And then there was a show. I'm not going to say the show because I don't want you to stop watching the show. If you're watching it, that's fine. Go ahead and continue to watch it. And I saw it. I stopped watching myself because it was such an uneven show to me. They were talking about Beyonce. See, I don't like me no Beyonce. I don't have anything against Beyonce herself. I don't have anything against her family in any form of offense herself. I don't have anything against her. I just don't like her music. Never have. From what I've heard, it's not on my record list. The thing is, I have two songs that she's on, but Lady Gaga wrote them, and those are the ones I love. What can I say? They're not her. They're Lady Gaga. They're her style. She tried to change and expand herself, which I'm proud. I like those songs. I bought those songs. But the person herself, don't know her. I'm not like those other people that have pasted themselves to the person. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with her. Just means that I'm not that person. Just like, and I saw this recently too, Jennifer Lopez. Everybody loves her. I don't. I don't care for her. When I heard that she was so rude to the help, so mean to the help, I kept hearing that over and over and over from lots of people saying that she was a horrible person. I didn't know that. I think I might have one song of hers, and that's all I've ever liked. But that's it. Didn't throw any stones or anything. I didn't like her to start. She did a movie, Selena. My mom loved the movie. I purchased the movie as a joke. I liked the movie, but I purchased it as a joke, and I had it at home so that my mom would be able to see the movie. And then after that, she goes, "Oh no, don't take it," because when she watched the movie, she forgot about her pain. So I was taking it as a joke, so I left it to her and gave it to her. I said, "There you go." Never had a problem. And but my mom wasn't a Jennifer Lopez fan. She just liked the movie Selena. If she's still treating the people the way she was, she lost a boyfriend because of that. You know, that Ben Affleck guy. He broke up with her because she was horrible to the fans. And he didn't want to be any part of that, from what I understood. I could be wrong, but usually I'm not. But whatever. I don't have to like her. Guess what? From what I hear, there's millions of you that do. More power to her. I just wish she would stop being rude to the help. Another person. I didn't even know he existed. Actually, I did. I just thought he was a woman. And he's a singer. And then he was on what is that show called? The Voice. He recently left The Voice. And his name is, I thought they were saying Alan, and it's Adam. And I was like, whatever. Didn't like the music he sang. Still not a fan. Not throwing any stones at him. The only problem is he is really rude to people. He only signs people that he find are attractive. Oh, you're attractive. You deserve my signature. Whatever. And I think, oh, that's horrible. I hope whoever, I heard it from quite a few different people that I hope that they're wrong, 100% wrong, just like they're always wrong about a lot of the stuff that's going on YouTube. I hope they're wrong. The Jennifer Lopez thing we know wasn't wrong. But that I hope it's wrong because That's just stupid. What an idiot. Those are your fans. These are people that really, for some reason, like you. But that's just stupid. You don't need to treat anybody horrible or whatever. That's the way I see it. But I can be wrong. Maybe they need to be treated horrible. Maybe they'll move on the way. Just like where people are so in love with Oprah. I don't get it. But I'm not. I don't have anything against her. Oh, well, that's a lie. I do. She keeps messing up movies and and it's just pissing me off. But whatever. My problem is if the movie isn't broken, don't fix it. If the book isn't broken, don't fix it. I'm tired of them having to fix it to make other people happy. Fuck those other people. Sorry for the word. It just makes me angry. If you don't like it, go the hell to hell. And go home and watch something you will like it. Tired of all you whiny little bitches that are, wah, they're not including this, they're not including that. Well, screw you. Write your own story then. I'm sorry, I get tired of hearing that. They ruined movies that I liked because they don't have enough blood. It's a great movie. Movie, point and match, Halloween. They made that other Halloween the biggest pile of shit. A friend of mine was like, "Oh, it's such a great movie." I said, "What? I know it's a great movie." And then they told me which one. I go, "Oh no, that's a pile of shit." He goes, "What? That's a pile of shit. I wouldn't wipe my ass with that." And he just was so shocked. I went and lent him my Halloween 1 and Halloween 2. Watch them both. I said the movie is sort of like a mixture of those two. So he borrows them. Him and his wife put the kids to sleep. They pop popcorn. They put both movies in. Then the next day he hands me the movies and he says, "You were so right." I was like, I know. I said, because I don't need the storyline in the first movie. I just need to see the killing. I just need to see all this different parts. You're getting an interesting. Then when you go to the next movies after those two, you get a little bit of what's going on. They start uncovering. You're getting you to know who the real characters are. And that's what makes it sort of fun. But then you get back to the real exciting part, like when she did it in what was it called? H2O. Back to the original story where you're not there. Oh, why did he? You know what I mean? And then when she comes back and well, I'm not going to tell you the whole storyline. It's just that those are the better stories when they're just letting you enjoy the movie. The only movie I know that they told the storyline and didn't really hurt the movie was Black Christmas. You might know the first Black Christmas because they kept changing the name. It was first released as Black Christmas, then it was re-released as Silent Night, Unholy Night. Then it was re-released as Black Christmas again because they were going to redo it. And on the redo, they explained, oh, he was released from a crazy house, blah, blah, blah. We didn't care. We wanted to see how he got there, him killing in the house, and if anybody was going to get away. And there we go. And it was still scary. And they didn't have to go and gore. The scary part, it's like the birds. The birds, you do see a little bit of blood and everything, but what made it scary was that these birds don't normally flock together, and they were starting to do that. They didn't put do 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 do. That movie, that music is from what was that one called? The one with Jaws. I didn't care for the movie Jaws. I didn't find it spooky. I just, because I don't swim, I don't go in the water, so it's not gonna bother me. But there was a movie put out later on called Piranha. Those are little tiny fish that stay in a school, and if you fall in the water in that kind of water, those piranhas go and they will leave you just bones, and it's a real thing. And that's what it was scary to me, because anybody could go and put together a school and bring it home and have it in their glass staying. It gets into the pool, then goes down into the streams and whatever, and people can start getting killed with them. That's why that's reality could happen, and that's cool. That's fun because it could. Doesn't mean they're going to actually happen, but it could happen. And that's what makes that interesting. But in the long run, I get so tired of that, where people are praising and everything. And because you like that person has the tendency to go and ruin stuff. Like whatever his name Zombie did. That was piles of shit. I don't know. I hadn't seen, so far as I know, any of his movies. So I thought, oh, well, everybody's so excited. And then I saw that pile of shit and I was like, oh my God. Instead of him killing, it really looked like instead he was raping the Wolfman. And I was like, oh my God, he's molesting him. And he's like, and it's just so horribly funny. It was just wrong, but at the same time, it was just funny. I started laughing. The whole place started laughing. And as we were leaving, everybody that was older was like, what a pile of crap. Everybody that was younger was, I guess they were enjoying that. But then when me, of course, I'm the spoiler, I go lend somebody the original movie and they're like, ew, that was horrible. Those other movies suck. And they were like, oh, I got to see all the original Halloweens now. And there's more people hooked to the original storyline because of it. Not because of the new one. The new one was crap. But the old ones are better for some reason. The Fog. The original Fog was so good. Also with Jamie Lee Curtis. It's for some reason, if you got her in your movie, good. Love it. Prom Night. Loved it. Terror Train. Loved it. We're scary. It's just so funny. And they were not expensive movies. It's just like there's one that everybody they made a remake and it was just a pile of crap and it costed them so much, but the original one didn't. Was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was put together as a class thing. They got together, they recorded it, they got somebody to release it. It sold, I mean, it made so much money, and it like quadrupled the amount of money they paid. That's the point. It's because they weren't trying to go down, try to explain the whole storyline to kill the story. They can do that if they had made more episodes and whatever later. But now, it was just a good movie. I saw it. It was okay. For me, it was just okay. But to other people, they loved it. And I'm not going to go tell them they're wrong, because they're not. Because for them, it was a great movie. One that everybody loved, that I hated, was what was that stupid one? That Blair Witch thing. Oh my God, that was a pile of shit. Boring. And we're leaving, and everybody tells me, I turned to my friend who had to go for class. I paid for my ticket. I didn't have to go for a class. I just was being with a friend. But then I turned to him as we're leaving and I said, "Do you know what the scariest part of this movie was?" And he goes, No, what? And with a big smile, I said, I paid to see it. Everybody behind me started laughing and said, oh, you're right. This movie sucked. And it was just funny. But that's just reality. What's spooky to me is not going to be that spooky to you, maybe. But we all have different tastes, and that's fine. Like I'm trying to say, why you don't like somebody or why you do like somebody, that's another storyline and something else to talk about. But we don't have to run anybody down into the ground to prove anything because you're not proving anything, but you're an asshole. And when you're telling lies, that's even worse. And I hope my never becomes that because I'm not really that person. But I don't know. What do you think? Leave your opinion. Don't forget to say hi with the little hand and subscribe to my channel. Write a little message or tell me something you'd like to talk about. Anyway, AA, see you in church.